An important aspect of due process for a standard setting organization is to ensure that members were in attendance when organization or group decisions are made. This is accomplished in Covey Workspace by the track attendance function. The group chair, or a designated alternate, can track and manage attendance for an event at any time. Let's track the attendance for the Philadelphia meeting. On the event details page, I can record my own attendance, track attendance for group members on the roster or guests. I can also see a list of attendees that have already tracked their own attendance. Let's go ahead and click on the track attendance link. On the track attendance page, I see the event details and then a list of all the contributing members for this group. First listed are those members that have already tracked their own attendance, and then the list of all other members. If I scroll down, I see that this list is rather lengthy. We see the name of the company, their voting level, the name of the individual, and their member role. Tracking their attendance is as simple as clicking on the checkbox next to their name, scrolling down to the bottom, and clicking Record Attendance. If you need to update the list of attendees for a meeting, click on the Modify Attendance link. Here again, we'll see the list of contributing members. You can collapse this list to display the members based by company and voting role. Here I see Maryland is listed twice with the primary and non-voting members listed. I can click on non-voting members to include all non-voting members for Maryland. I can also choose the non-voting members for South Carolina and primary voters for Virginia. Since observers are not contributing members, they are not listed in the list of contributing attendees. If you wish to track observers for record-keeping purposes, click on Show Observers and then mark their attendance. If you have guests attending your meeting, you can add them to the attendance tracking manually. Click on Show Manual, enter in their details, and they'll be recorded as guests. Also important to note is the voter eligibility checkbox. By checking this box, you're utilizing the Covey Workspace system to calculate whether or not voters are eligible for attending this meeting. Also, you can choose to have Covey Workspace calculate whether or not quorum is achieved. You can use the auto calculate, or you can override the quorum calculation by choosing yes or no. When we click on Record Attendance, Covey Workspace calculates whether or not a quorum has been achieved and records attendance for those members. Here we see that quorum was not achieved because 2 out of the 4 voting companies attended, and this requires 51%, so we were just shy by 1%. Here we see the quorum meeting rules, 51% of voting companies, whether it achieved quorum or not, and whether this event counts towards voter eligibility. We also see some statistics about individual attendance and company attendance. Below, we see a list of all the meeting attendees. We can also download a spreadsheet of these individuals.